What is up, guys? Welcome back. We are going to be jumping in today, running a couple of loads, I believe. So, want to get started pretty quick. Hit that notification bell, like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So, where did we leave off last time? So, we're sitting on $328,710, which means we're just shy of a third of the way to our goal of a million. So, let's see if we can jump in today, get up over that third mark, and maybe even get higher than that. So without further ado, let's jump in. Welcome back, gang. All right, so today, our first job we've already picked up. We picked up at the end of last episode, Yuma to Los Angeles. So we're gonna run some trucks to Los Angeles and drop them off, and then we're gonna go pick up something else probably. So,
let's do this.
Without further ado, you heard the lady. Let's do this. The first trick is getting this fantastic load out of the yard. And so to do that, we're going to drive to the very end here and I actually see an opportunity. I'm actually going to cut it, but I'm going to go through that first gate. And that should get the rest of the trucks behind me, I would think. I can already see that that was wrong. Okay. We're going to angle out. Perfect. Done. Let's get a move on. I should have just gone a little wider. That would have been the key to that. I had the right idea, I think, just closer to the right side of the exit.
Turn right.
Alright, today we're going to try and avoid tickets. All of them. That's the plan.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Being pushed down the hill by my trailer, which makes sense, given how large it is. Alright. We have made it to the freeway. Almost. Interstate 8 to San Diego. Currently on US Highway 95, according to the sign there. Come on, stoplight. Alright, so yeah, last time we ran a load, we came out here, we picked this one up. We did sleep, so we've got 13 hours before we've got to sleep again. 11 hours to deliver this.
Turn left.
It's 5 hours away, so I don't foresee
Turn left.
any sort of issue. Now, the one thing I didn't do was get fuel, which is okay because we got 254 miles and we're sitting on 383 miles in the tank. So I think we should be fine there as well. So what are we carrying today? Oh, Peterbilt trucks. I knew that because they're on the back of the truck. So we will be delivering these to a Peterbilt location in Los Angeles. And then we will be investigating what other loads we could be taking. Because this is worth 24,000. But it will take us 100 episodes to get to a million at 24,000 a load. But Even worse, this job is only worth 15.6. It occurred to me that that was my bank account. So this job is worth 15.6, which will give us a grand total of about 40 when we finish it. So, even worse, it'll take us 2 million episodes to get there at that rate. So we do need to start picking up some loads that are worth more, and I do think that at the end of the day, hiring some drivers is also going to be necessary to kind of achieve what we're hoping to do. So no big deal, we kind of have our game plan for today at least. So I got to go through the agricultural way station, but I can bypass the agricultural inspection station, but I can bypass the way station. So that's kind of nice. So I'll just pull in behind this guy. I don't think I can go in that second lane because there's no floating inspection icon there. Seriously. What's up, guy? Yeah, no agriculture in the trucks. Yeah, we're good. Have a good one. Alright, so now that we got that guy sorted. Oh, man. That guy's faster than I am, so I guess I'll slow down until he gets on. Alright, and we're off. Alright, so really this should be a pretty straightforward drive. So, to save us all some time, because I don't know what the next load's going to look like, save us all some time, let's listen to some music. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So we're about 30 miles from where we're headed. So I thought I'd bring y'all back in as we go across this beautiful bridge. Obviously, here's some ports here. We're at the port in Los Angeles. Looks like speed limit's 45 here. Really don't want to take it this close to the end of the trip. So we're gonna exit here. We're gonna make a U-turn, it looks like. And then we're gonna head into the ports at LA. Which
Keep left.
is its own
Exit
adventure,
left.
as I've found out in previous episodes.
Exit left. Keep right.
I am running out of fuel. I only have 138 miles left on this tank. I'm not sure what the speed limit is, so I'll just stick to oh, there's one. 30. Speed limit is 30.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Lane Q, truck Q lane. I guess you gotta read it the right direction.
Turn right.
Just in case the police are here. Make a complete stop. Definitely should have gone into the left lane. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Just here to drop off some trucks at the port. Trying to get nice and wide to bring these trucks around. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Yeah? Nice vests. I like them. Looking good, looking sharp. Alright, I'm gonna go through lane 8 because it seems to be directly in front of me, so I don't have to do a bunch of turning with these trucks. Oh, I guess I need to pull up to the security dude. Yeah. What's up? Oh yeah, let me just pay right here. Uh-huh. Yep, money. Yep, nope. Okay, thanks. Let's roll. Boy, I'm like a celebrity, talking to everybody today. Hey, what's crack-a-lackin'? You doing alright? Yep, me too. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, so now that we're through all that, there's no sign and no person telling me to stop, so I'm gonna keep going. That's a speed bump. I think I'll slow down for that a little bit. I just wasn't sure if I didn't slow down, if it'd be like, damage, you wrecked a rim. Alright, so looks like we're pulling over to the left here. Oh, yep, right there, perfect.
Rerouting.
I don't think that's necessary, but thanks. Just tell me where I'm taking these trucks.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Alright, basically, hang a left. think that's easy enough to accomplish. That is way easier than parking them at the dealership. Alright, well this is where we leave these guys, so let's uncouple them and finish up. 256 miles, 50 gallons basically. Took us 15 hours, but that's because we slept for 10. We've made it to level 13, so good job for us. Headed to level 15 entrepreneur, although if we follow the textbook definition, I think we are already an entrepreneur. So long distance delivery bonus, high value cargo bonus, fragile cargo bonus, trailer maneuvering bonus. Awesome stuff. Current company job offers. Fragile cargo, high value cargo, hazardous cargo. Both are 20%, so it's not like... I'm going to go ahead and apply that to high value. And then we'll get some, I think, after we do one more on fragile, maybe then we could go ahead and start doing fuel economy as well. Oh, nothing here that I want to pick up, so I'm going to go ahead and jump out. We'll go back in to the wider job market. Let's see what's in LA. It's 53 a mile. Kenworth back to Oakland, that's 61 a mile. Man, delivering trucks seems to be a semi-lucrative job. And if I was to upgrade my high value and fragile cargo enough, these jobs would get real lucrative. But in this instance, I think what we're going to do is we're going to run this oil, or whatever it is, LPG. We're going to run this to Holbrook. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to head, it's actually not all that far from here, but that's 33,000. We're at $40,000 right now, plus this would get us to 70. We might be able to buy a truck if we were to finish this up.
Here we go.
And that's kind of our next step. So, I'm going to get out of the port. You guys just hang out. I'll be right back. Alright, that wasn't too bad, right? Took me a whole lot longer than it took y'all. I can tell you that right now. That's alright. So we are out of the port. We are on our way to pick up some liquid propane gas, which is just on the other side of the road here. Go grab that, and we are going back to Arizona. We are low on fuel, so honestly, we've got a few minutes to get to this pickup. If this is a fuel place here on the right up here. No.
Turn left.
Oh. What? No.
Turn left.
Disagree. Go ahead and tell me we're rerouting, because that's just what we're gonna have to do. Nah. Nope. Nope. That is not on me. That's on him. That is complete and utter malarkey. No way did that cost me $900. No way. That is just lunacy. Lunacy, I say. I'm gonna go fight that in court. Some dude ran into me, and I got the ticket for it. Get out of here. Although, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna get a speeding ticket on top of it. Alright, so we're exiting right up here. And then, the job should be not too far from there. Keep right, turn right. Seems straightforward enough.
Turn right.
Yeah, turn right, but then turn left, yeah?
Keep left.
Mm-hmm. Tricky lady. Guys, we're doing 25. Look, I've already had one accident. I'm not afraid to have another one. Let's do it. Let's go, guys. We're here on the 405 now.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright. So once we pick this trailer up, we're going to have to figure out gas and sleeping.
Go straight on.
And we could probably do both in the same place and save ourselves quite a bit of time. But the other thing we need to investigate is how far away we are, because I don't want to sleep twice, so if we can avoid that, that would be ideal. while we're sitting here, not that the light's going to change. Oh, I guess it would help if I knew where I was going first, like what route I was taking. So I guess we'll get connected, then go to the map. So the airport off to the right there. Big airplane. LAX is a fun airport. The episode where we flew to Phoenix, it would have been a lot more complicated. It would have taken us an hour on the ground to taxi out of
Go straight
LAX.
on.
So that episode would have had to have been 2 hours long.
Go straight on.
All right, so I think at the next stoplight, we're going to hang a right. And we'll just about be there. Got to follow all my P's and Q's because there's a suspicious looking vehicle behind me. I think I basically ran that red light.
Keep right.
Pretty sure he should get a ticket.
Turn right.
I have to sit behind this guy because I feel like if I went over the curb and turned right here, number one, I'd probably damage my truck. But number two, policeman behind me would definitely pull me over. And I really don't care to find out how much that ticket would be. Alright, looks like up here we're hanging a left. Oh, I think we've been here before. I remember this place. Good old gallon oil.
And then turn left.
Probably shouldn't be doing 50 in a 35 though.
Turn left.
I got excited because that policeman behind me definitely turned off. They need better lighting. That's all I can say. Yes, RL Freight Lines here for that trailer. You know, that one.
Go straight on.
Nope. I learned last time not to go straight on.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Oh, darn. Alright, so we're picking up this trailer, says the GPS. $61 a mile to go 139 miles.
Drive safe.
Will do. Alright. So our trailer is right up here in front of us. Alright, let's go ahead and hook her up.
Ready to roll.
Alright, we're all
Please,
hooked up.
make a U-turn.
We got
when
lights.
possible.
We're ready to rock. Before we even move out of this parking space, where are we going? Okay, it's 11 hours. Which means as long as we go more than like a mile, there's no way I can make it there. Right? Oh, it's 155 miles. That's not gonna work. That is 65 miles away. Hour and 33 minutes. That accomplishes both things. All right, we're gonna stop there. Just looking at the route that it's gonna take us on. I think
Time to hit
there's
the road.
I think there's some room for
Make a
fixing that route. But I don't have to do it on the fly. I don't think I'm gonna be able to force the GPS to do it. My goodness, it's dark in their parking lot. This is the one where it was like, you've really got to crank a
turn right.
hard turn here to get out of this parking lot. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Nah, this one. No, we're good. Although this is where I infamously said if I didn't stop, I'd get a I'd get a stop sign violation ticket. And then 2 episodes later, I got a red light violation, which same thing. Okay, so I know my fuel status is 81 miles. The thing I didn't check. Oh yeah, I've still got 6 hours before I gotta. Okay, so we're fine as far as that's concerned. The truck's gonna be real unhappy with me about this distance.
Left, and then turn left.
But it is what it is.
Turn left.
I did just miss this green light, so that's unfortunate. Little light on the dash saying, hey, guy, you're not paying attention, but you're about to run out of fuel. Still got 15 gallons in the tank. No problem. Everything is A-OK. Alright, so a little cross traffic light action happening. Wow, that's quite a few cars backed up there. Okay, that's fine. I see y'all. No problem. Alright, I need you to go yellow and then red. Perfect. And then I need my light to go left arrow green. Done. Let's go. I have found that hauling liquid propane gas and other things in these types of
Go straight on.
trailers, I've found it to be quite satisfying. They seem to be worth a decent amount. I think if I was going to set up to do a trailer with that in it, I just need to make sure there's a gallon oil in Phoenix, because that's where my team would be based out of.
Go straight on.
But hypothetically,
Right,
we could do that.
and then turn right.
Wonder what one of these trailers costs. So I'll have to
Turn
take a look.
right.
Turn signal looks to be good to go. If I get hit by one of those guys, it's gonna be a problem. Be a whole lot more than 1% damage, I can tell you that. Come on, light.
Go straight on.
I'd love to. Alright, we've got a green arrow, so as soon as that's done, our light should go green. And we will be off to the races. Bang bang. Tesla, get it in gear. So we're gonna make a U-turn to the right here. 270 degrees, actually.
Right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Well, I will as soon as this guy gets out of my way. What do you got going on in there? A nice little landscape on your display. Alright, up the hill we go. Back to 60. Now, the nice thing about this particular trip is we're going to spend a lot of time in Arizona, which means we're going to be able to do 75,
Right, and then turn right.
assuming the truck will do it. I don't think we've really tested that at this point, so I guess we're going to find out here soon. I am turning right.
Keep right.
Kind of looked like a sharp turn, so I slowed down quite a bit. It's easier to slow down and then speed back up than it is to not slow down, run off the road and die, and then speed up. For sure. We'll go ahead and move over while I've got the opportunity, because it's about to tell me, keep left. Yep. Knew that was coming. So we've got 30 hours to deliver this. Might help if I stay on the road. We're 11 hours away, and we need 10 hours of sleep, so that's 21 hours. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. I don't think I've been this low on gas since that, I don't know, second episode. Is that the one where we ran out of fuel? So I need to be careful. I don't.
Keep right.
But I'm also trying to only fuel up one time on this trip and sleep one time on this trip. And I'm trying to do it all at the same place. Now, as soon as we leave the fuel station, I will probably go ahead and let you guys listen to a song. We'll travel across Arizona. And then I'll get back to y'all when we get a little closer. But for now, looks like we're getting ready to exit. Make sure there's nothing in my blind spot.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Yep, got it. Understood. Keeping right, exiting right.
Exit right.
exception of no.
Turn left.
She's about to get mad.
Mind? I'll find a new route. Finding a new route.
Perfect. Thank
Okay,
you.
let's find a new route.
Uh-huh.
Recomputing. Finding a new route. When possible, make a U-turn.
Okay. Ooh, 506 again. All right. Let's go ahead and grab some go-go juice. It's gonna be a little expensive. I was completely empty, so $700. All right, nearly $900. That is the price you pay. Just gonna pull in with these trucks if it lets me. That's pretty close, I feel. All right, so let's do the sleep thing. All right, 10:15 in the morning. Let's get out of here. Whoops, almost pulled out into the road. All right, and we are back at it. So how are we looking? Well, the answer to that is we've got 600 miles left. We got 900 on the tank, so that's fine. We got 18 hours, 13 hours to a rest stop, 10 hours to get where we're going. So all in all, things are looking good. We got a green light, and as long as I remember to put my foot on the pedal,
Turn left.
we should be able to get through this green.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Green arrow.
Turn left.
But I got to do it quickly because if it goes red, there's a policeman sitting there. Perfect. And as an added bonus, I get to carry some speed into this, onto the freeway on-ramp. All right, let's do it. 60 miles an hour, here we come.
Keep right, and then exit right.
We don't even have to get on the freeway. How handy is that?
Exit right.
Exiting right. I heard you the first time and the second. She's probably like, well, you didn't listen to anything I said when you exited to get fuel, so I thought I'd repeat myself. Fair point. Had you been right, I would have listened. Touche. All right, so from here it is just a 10-hour drive straight to Holbrook. So why don't we listen to a little music enjoy the drive, and if anything fun happens, I'll bring you back in. Otherwise, I'll see you in Holbrook. Alright, welcome back. So, we just passed the exit for the Petrified Forest National Park, which is actually a park I've been to. When I was younger, we lived in El Paso for a couple of years, and we actually made a drive out to several places. I think we drove up to Vegas and out to Carlsbad Caverns, but one of the places we did go was the Petrified Forest.
Keep right.
And that was pretty neat. I mean, ultimately, petrified wood just looks like rocks.
Exit right.
Maybe an unpopular opinion. Anyway, it just, so I think I've got some petrified wood somewhere around this house. I'm sure my mom does at her place from that. Oh, we probably bought petrified wood that we were allowed to buy. We didn't just pick it up and take it. Well, this is an interesting...
Turn right.
We didn't just pick it up and take it because that's illegal. But I think in the gift shop they had some you could purchase, and we did, I think, purchase a little bit, and I think I've got a piece around here at the house somewhere. Either way, yeah, fun times. Alright, so here's what I've discovered. The truck will do 75 all day long, sorta. Not up hills really, but it'll do 75. What I realized doing 75 is it's kind of scary in a truck. It's scary to go that fast in a truck, especially when you're going around curves and stuff. So happy we can do it. Just it's one of those things I guess I'm gonna have to be cautious about doing, because goodness gracious, it makes for some tense moments.
Get ready to turn left.
I am so ready to turn left. That looks like hay.
Turn
Hay
left.
bales. Yep, that's exactly what it is. That's kind of interesting. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. I just couldn't see around the corner, so stopping back there meant I was just gonna have to pull forward and stop again, which felt kind of dumb. So I don't. We might make it 55. I don't know, but I think we're turning like right where that bus is right now. So I don't even know if it's worth getting to 55. In fact, I'm just gonna let off the gas right here and just coast.
Get ready to turn left.
Yep, there's the entrance.
Turn left.
Holbrook discovered. Okay, apparently this is our first time here.
Finally, we are here.
Although it looks a whole lot like the place I had to park in yesterday. I don't know that I learned anything from that, so hopefully we're not putting in the same spot, but we are, so. Boy. Excuse me. Alright, I guess we're gonna do the same thing. But I think this time around, this trailer will be a little easier to see around, if I'm being completely honest with you. So, get ready for the reversing Olympics. Yeah, I didn't like the way I was set up. Okay, there is a low boy. Here on my left. That I do want to be mindful of, but at the same time, like, I do think I'm clear of it. Now, the one thing I'm not sure of is whether or not there's anything over behind me, so we're gonna go check it out. No, but there's no way I'm gonna have the ability to cut that in there, so no problem. We're just gonna pull up, get the truck all situated, and then we're gonna push the trailer. Just make sure the back end of the truck doesn't hit the wall. Or the front end of the truck, for that matter. Okay, so we're close. I think that'll actually give me the opportunity to cut it even further. Nope, other way. Oh man, is this a 3-axle? Tell you what, we're gonna pull forward just a touch. We're gonna cut this thing like 90 degrees. Okay, now before we get crazy, oh, actually I've got the answer. Okay. The trailer itself is in. Now I guess it's a matter of, can I get the truck to turn within the... Okay. I just wasn't feeling good about that. Alright. Feeling a whole lot better about this. That might sound stupid, but here's what I'm going to do. Now that I got this room in front of me and I know where the trailer's at, okay. Yeah. I know it's over there. At this point, we'll just straighten it out. And I do believe that we are golden. So we'll shut it down. Go ahead and decouple. It was a 3-axle, not a 2-axle. Well, that's cool. Actually, it's a 4-axle. Huh, okay. Oh, decoupling. And there you have it. Excellent. 636 miles, 120 gallons, 21 hours to do it. Proficiency bonus, hazmat bonus, long distance bonus, trailer maneuvering bonus. Still level 13, but we are almost to 14. 33,000 extra dollars there. Let's just see what this trailer's. We got 2 trailers. Boy, nothing really exciting there. So, no big deal. So we are gonna end it here. Next episode, we'll figure out what the next load looks like. We do have some new upgrades available. Let's take a look at those real quick. Just for the Volvo itself. Ooh, a roof deflector. But it's for the 2014. We have a not 2014. Here we go. Alright, so some side deflectors, some sun visors. Oh, I could get some flames. I was pretty sure that's what we were running, so I don't know. Alright, let's take a look at the trailer stuff real quick. So some tires, some side skirts, a couple of dry, some body stuff. Some fenders. Oh, some connections for the rear. Another body. A food tank. Fuel tanks. Oh, a 4-compartment. Whew. Okay. gas tank. That's a big one. That's 4 whole. Yeah. Okay. A drop deck and a lowboy, a full wooden lowboy. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. So, what are we looking like? Well, we got $72,000 in the bank. We are currently sitting on a truck that is worth $122,442. So let's plug that in real quick and see what we've got. So the truck at $122,442 plus the $72,000, well, $72,313 in the bank, and then that $180,000 upgrade for the truck, or for the garage. We are sitting on $374,755. So we are officially well up and over the 1/3 of the way mark for our goal of $1 million. So we're doing good. We are moving right along. Looking forward to bringing you some more episodes as we get closer. I think in the next episode, we'll go ahead and before we even get started, we'll investigate what trucks are available. See if we can't hire somebody and really get this thing kicked into high gear. But for now, I appreciate you hanging out with me, running these 2 loads today, getting a little closer every day, and so I appreciate it. I am Rick NSX. Thanks for watching.